Hey guys, it's Ted Bogert. Welcome back to the Ted Show. I am super excited to have my friend with Ohana Investment Partners. Angie Aki is here. We're going to talk about an event which is next Wednesday, April 12th, ERC. She's going to explain all about that. And then we're launching a weekly informational, educational series here on the Ted Show. Angie is well versed in investing. She's got an amazing, interesting approach to it, and she's here to share and impart knowledge on all of you. Welcome, Angie. How you doing today?
Thank you so much for having me, Ted. I am having a fantastic day, and I hope everyone that is tuning in is as well.
Well, I'm having a fantastic day that we got this all gotten up. Oh my gosh, crazy days. All right, so give them a little 411 on you, and then we'll take a deep dive into the event because that's really where we want to spend the majority of our time.
Yep. My name is Angie Aki. As Ted mentioned, I am the owner and founder of Ohana Investment Partners. I founded Ohana Investment Partners simply because I uncovered real estate investing a little bit later in my life. And within real estate investing, I stumbled upon passive investing through private lending initially. And I fell in love with passive investing for a couple reasons. You get a lot of benefits from passive investing. You can grow your wealth really quickly. And oh, by the way, you don't have to do any of the work. So I like to tell the investors I work with, you get all the benefits, we do all the work. It's literally, and I talk about it being magical all the time. It is truly magical. And I wanted to share that with as many people and as many families as possible. And hence Ohana Investment Partners. And I chose the word Ohana.
I was going to ask you. All right, good. Take over.
Yeah, people usually ask, so I'll jump right in. My husband's family is from Hawaii, and so he is part Hawaiian, and we try to embrace the Hawaiian lifestyle. And so much of that is Ohana, which means family and community. And I am a big, big believer in community and abundance and the fact that we can all do so much more together. We can rise up together and we can do amazing things and make an amazing difference in this world together.
And you do. And every time I hear when you talk about or Ohana, the word, I'm relaxed. I feel good. It's a positive vibe, which exactly. Talk about passive. Explain for people who don't understand really quick, and then we'll go right into the April 12th event. When you say passive investing, what does that mean? Give them kind of a sneak peek about what we're going to be talking about.
So that's a great question. People throw around passive investing a lot. And so this is truly passive investing. So a lot of what I do is through syndications. And if you're not familiar with what a syndication is, to boil it down very simply, it is investors coming together to pool their funds together to buy an asset. And it's typically a larger asset, something like a commercial building, an apartment building or complex, storage facility, something like that. We've done land entitlements, but it's typically through syndications. Right now we have a short-term rental fund, but you literally come in as a passive investor or as a limited partner because you're investing into an LLC and you write a check. So you participate as far as funding and then that's it. And you sit back and relax and we do all the work. You get a lot of the benefits, most of the benefits, the way that the syndications are split as far as returns to our limited partners or investors. And a lot of the tax benefits flow down to you as well. So you really can be sitting on the beach with a cocktail or mocktail if you don't drink, whatever you want, and you can be making money because that's how you grow wealth. You put your money to work for you. And you should be able to do what you love, right? You should be able to live a life that you desire and deserve. And so passively investing in real estate enables you to do that, whether it is sitting on the beach or raising your children or running a different business. So it allows you to do what you want and make money. It's magical.
It sounds too good to be true, but I know for a fact that it is true. So I'm excited for us to talk about this weekly regularly because I think there's a lot of people that are going to have aha moments and want to talk to Angie about Ohana for sure and what she does. All right. So tell us, April 12th, what is happening? And I'm going to put you full screen and take myself off so you can really have a chit chat with the audience.
Okay. So April 12th, I am really excited about April 12th. I am hosting a webinar on the ERC funding program. If you're not familiar with what ERC is, it stands for Employee Retention Credit. It is a program under the CARES Act. And if you are a business owner and you have W-2 employees, anywhere from 1 to 500 employees, I highly, highly, highly encourage you to join me for this webinar. We're going to walk through how to qualify, answer any questions. I'll do a quick presentation on the program, and it's a quick and painless presentation, I promise. But if you own a business, I will walk you through the process and get you to a company. So I'm affiliated with the second largest company that is processing these employee retention credits. And there's a quick pre-qualification checklist that you can do to see if you qualify for these credits. Now, you know, Ted mentioned before when we were talking about passive real estate investing, he's like, it sounds too good to be true. Oh, by the way, so does this. And so
it does, right?
It does. And so Ted and I are on a mission, right? I reached out to him and said, hey, can you help me spread the word? Because it sounds too good to be true. So what I'm finding is that people or business owners are hearing about the employee retention credits, and it's literally a payroll tax credit. So you're getting a tax credit back. It is similar to a tax refund, and that you're getting money that you paid in back in the form of a check, and you do not have to repay it. Wow. You can get up to $26,000 per W-2 employee. And we'll dive into the look back period, but these are employees over part of 2020 and 2021. But it sounds too good to be true. And unfortunately, there are a lot of companies that have popped up. It's fly-by-night companies, right? Or companies that are not legit. And so there's, you know, people are getting hammered on the phone with cold calls and texts. And so it seems like a scam. I am here to tell you it is not a scam. The company I'm affiliated with, our software has an API that's integrated with the IRS. It is legitimate. We have helped businesses. I mean, we've helped restaurants, right? I have a couple restaurants I've worked with. And I know, Ted, you have a huge restaurant following. You did so much work with restaurants through the pandemic. And quite frankly, restaurants get really negatively impacted. So this is one of my passion points too. You know, we've been able to help restaurants. We've helped one restaurant get $86,000 back in funding. One get 36. One just qualified for 126. So, and it's not dollars, $126,000, I should say. And this is money that you're getting back from the government, from the IRS, and you don't have to pay it back. So we're literally putting money back into businesses, back into the community, which is really a great thing. I mean, so many small businesses really struggled through the pandemic, and some frankly didn't struggle. They did well. But some of those companies can still qualify. And again, we'll dive into the qualifications at the webinar. So please join us. But if roofing companies, property management companies, nonprofits, if you're a nonprofit and you have W-2 employees, let's get money back into the nonprofit. Churches, right? So when you think about all the good that can come from this, it blows my mind.
It's huge, Angie.
Yeah, it's huge.
I got approached by a lot of people prior to us talking, and because it was too good to be true, because I didn't really know those people, because they all call and have a list. I think this is just another example of why you want to work with someone who understands it. The company is vested, and the people know it. You said it's the second largest, and then you have somebody who is committed to the purpose and the mission of getting that money to you that is there for the taking if you qualify. And I think that because there's a lot of shysters out there, this webinar is going to be super important. So anybody who is a business owner during that time, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yep. anyone that had W-2 employees, 2020, 2021, hop on. Here's the worst thing that can happen. You go through the questionnaire. I think it's 9 questions. It will take you less than 10 minutes. You go through the questionnaire and it says you don't qualify. That's the worst thing that's going to happen, because there's no fee to go through the questionnaire or anything like that. The best thing that can happen is you go through and they say, hey, you qualify and here's the range, right? And then you have to upload some documents. They have to do a lot of work on the back end, to be quite honest. But then you qualify and you wait for your check once you qualify. So it's an amazing program. It truly is an amazing program. And it's
so where are people? We're going to post the link in the comments below, correct? And I'll put all of Angie's contact information. Tell them it's February. It's, gosh, February 10th.
Not
it's
February.
April 12th. What time?
It is at 10:30 in the morning, and it's on Zoom.
I mean, what do you have to lose? I would want, if I had W-2 employees, I would be on that call. I've already filled out the 9 questions, to be honest with you. But you all, we know people struggled. We know the people who struggled. And even if you didn't struggle, if the money has been designated and you qualify, you should utilize the money. Think of the things that you can do, and you don't have to pay it back if you qualify. So I love all of this. All right. So the ERC webinar is April 12th, which is next Wednesday, 10:30 a.m. The link will be below. And then Angie's website, ohanainvestmentpartners.com, is scrolling across the bottom. Any other ways that they should reach you? Social media, phone number, email?
You can email me at Angie@ohanainvestmentpartners.com. You can find information if you say, oh my gosh, this sounds amazing. I want to get started with the ERC application process. Go to my website under resources. You'll see employee retention credit. Click there. Get started. But check out my website. I think, Ted, you have all the links, right, to social media. You have all my social media links below. Please reach out to me. I am really approachable. I am in Orlando as well. So my goal is to take the overwhelm and the scary out of a lot of this and help people realize that passive real estate investing and the ERC program, neither are too good to be true. They are actual things that everyone could be taking advantage of, and they're not just for the uber wealthy, and they're for everyone. So the goal is to grow our wealth together.
I love it. And look for our announcement as to when our next show is, but it will definitely be after April 12th. I really want you all who are business owners, restaurateurs, if you had W-2 employees during that time, you should definitely tune in to Angie's webinar, ERC, on April 12th at 10:30 a.m. The link is below. Angie, I'm so excited we did it. Thank you so much. I'm really excited about the passive investing. I think a lot of people are going to have their minds blown when we start taking a deep dive into that. And one of the many things I love about you is you're calm and thoughtful, and you've done your research, and you guys are going to learn so much from Angie. So thank you, Angie Aki. And we will see you April 12th at 10:30 a.m. Just click that link below and register. All right, Angie, thank you so much.
Thanks so much, Ted. Thanks, everyone. See you next week.